we're doing another beer from Polly's. This is called Murmurations, and it's a double dry hopped pale ale. But what does it taste like, and how does it compare with the other Polly's? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to be reviewing another beer from Polly's as part of our November showcase, where we're drinking 7 Polly's, just so we can get a really good idea of obviously what they're like. Now this is a double dry hopped pale ale. It's coming in at 5.5%, and as you can see, it's a beautiful looking can. It's sort of like birds flying on a sort of sunset. I presume that's a sunset opposed to a sunrise over a sort of ocean here. And this is a fairly new one. It's come out in the last sort of few months. The thing is, you'll see with Polly's is that they bring out so many different beers that you've got to keep track of them. 2 or 3 different ones or at least 2 or 3 every month, if not more sometimes. But this is a fairly new one, but you'd probably be able to pick this up from bottle shops, in the next sort of few months anyway. So this one, in terms of what it's got, it's got Comet, Enigma, Mosaic, Simcoe. It's an extra pale, dextrum, that's the yeast, and oats, wheat. Oh, the yeast, sorry, is London Ale free, whatever that it means. Let's get this beer out of the can and into a glass and see what it's like. I'm looking forward to this one because it's fairly new. Let's get this into a glass, see what it's like. Double dry hot pale ale just gives it. It's a pale ale, but it just gives it a little bit more oomph than your sort of traditional pale ales. So beer in a glass, lovely hazy yellowy custardy colour. Got a 1 finger and a bit head there. Really tightly compacted. The bubbles have sort of moved up really quickly, and they're not even moving anymore. I don't see any sort of sediment or anything like that in there. Looks pretty clear in terms of sort of sediment and bits and bobs. Let's get some aromas. Yeah, for a Polly's it's quite subtle, but I'm getting grapefruit and citrus. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's not as pungent as some Polly's beers can be, but it smells very fresh. Let's try it. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, it's got a lovely mouthfeel, nice and soft, and it's really fresh in terms of the fruits. They're really really upfront, but not. There's no bitterness. It's not overpowering, but you're getting a nice sort of pink grapefruit sort of flavour. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of mango. There's a lot of. It just tastes really sort of like it's there's 4 different hops in it, and when you drink it, you know that this is a substantial beer which has been crafted to this finest, to the best of their ability. There's nothing watery in there. There's no sort of hint of over tartness or over bitterness. It's nice and dry. It's a fabulous pale ale. Sometimes with pale ales, you can, obviously it's a double dry hop, but sometimes with your single pale ales, and we've seen it recently with some of the supermarket ones, they can come in at 4.5%. This one's a bit more at 5.5%, and it does well because of that, because it just gives it a lot more body, sort of medium bodied, really smooth, easy drinking. It's the sort of thing that you could smash quite a few of these. It's a beautiful beer, and like the other Polly's that we've reviewed and we're going to review, what we're going to do is we'll do the scoring sort of after I've drank all of them, just so we can put them together really, and we can really get an idea. But this is a really good beer. So that's the end for this little short Polly's review for Murmurations. It's definitely a thumbs up, and we'll get you the scores in a little while. So until the next video, keep on rocking.